Nicole Kidman. For nearly 2 decades, the world saw them as Hollywood's golden couple, the movie queen and the country king. But behind the red carpets and radiant smiles was a storm no one could imagine. Now, at 58, Nicole Kidman has finally broken her silence, revealing the heartbreaking truth about her marriage, her pain, and her ultimate decision to walk away. It all began like a dream. When Nicole met Keith Urban, she thought she'd found her forever. He was charming, passionate, and made her laugh in ways she hadn't since her divorce from Tom Cruise. "No one will ever love you like I do," Keith once told her. She believed him until the cracks started to show. 3 months into their marriage, Keith checked into rehab. Nicole stood by him through it all. The withdrawals, the relapses, the emotional breakdowns. She believed she could save him. "I can help him. I can make him better," she told herself. But love, as she would later learn, can't fix someone who refuses to heal. Years went by, fame grew, pressure mounted, and Keith's demons came back stronger. Nicole watched the man she loved spiral between sobriety and self-destruction. There were nights he didn't come home, tours that stretched into silence, and tabloid photos that shattered what little trust was left. In 2013, rumors hit hard, a blurry photo of Keith with another woman. Nicole didn't even have the strength to argue. By 2014, whispers of betrayal filled the tabloids. Nicole confronted him. "What have you done behind my back?" she cried. Keith exploded. "You want to control everything. I need freedom." The fight ended with broken glass and tears, their daughters, Sunday and Faith, crying upstairs as their father stormed out. Therapy followed. They tried to rebuild, to forgive. For a while, it seemed like they might make it. But every time Keith went on tour, the wounds reopened. By 2016, Nicole knew the truth. She didn't want to face their love was fading. Then came 2017, the year of Big Little Lies. Nicole won awards, kissed her co-star Alexander Skarsgård on stage, and smiled for the cameras. The world applauded. Keith didn't. "You embarrassed me in front of the world," he screamed that night. Nicole broke down. "You made me a joke long before that, Keith." From 2018 to 2022, their marriage was a slow, quiet collapse. Rumors of affairs, missed family events, nights apart, and during the pandemic, months of being trapped together only magnified their differences. Nicole said later, "When the world was falling apart, so were we." She tried to keep it together for their daughters, but deep down, she knew love had turned into survival. By 2023, Keith had changed. He'd gotten sober again, calmer, softer. He focused on being a father. They even reunited at a charity event in Sydney. When he hugged her, he whispered, "Thank you for not leaving me when I was broken." Nicole smiled, but she knew it was goodbye. The passion was gone, replaced by quiet gratitude. And then came September 30th, 2025. Nicole filed for divorce. 19 years of marriage over with a single signature. "No fights, no screaming," she said. Just silence so heavy, it felt like the sky had split open. The papers said irreconcilable differences. She kept custody of their daughters. He got visitation rights. There were no money battles, just 2 people too tired to keep pretending. When her girls asked why Dad wasn't home anymore, Nicole could barely speak. "Your father still loves you," she whispered, even as her heart broke inside. She stayed through the addiction, the betrayals, the loneliness. But the real death of their marriage wasn't in the scandals, it was in the quiet moments when love stopped showing up. "Sometimes, love doesn't die in an explosion," she said. "It dies from the small cracks you never notice until it's too late." Still, Nicole refuses to paint Keith as a villain. "He's the father of my children," she said. "He's made mistakes, so have I. But we both loved deeply, even if it wasn't forever." Now, she lives with peace. Every morning, she drinks coffee on her Nashville porch, watches her daughters play piano and sing, and reminds herself that happiness isn't perfect. It's real. I've lived through fame, betrayal, and heartbreak, she says. But I'm still here. Still me. And when asked if she still loves Keith, she paused before answering, I loved him enough to walk through hell. And I'll always be grateful, because out of that fire came the two greatest miracles of my life. Her story isn't one of tragedy, it's one of strength. Because sometimes walking away isn't giving up. It's choosing to finally save yourself. As for Keith Urban, he's sober, calmer, and focused on being a father. Nicole doesn't hate him. She says, he'll always be part of my story, just not my ending. Looking back, Nicole admits she once thought love meant sacrifice. Now, she knows love also means knowing when to let go. Happiness, she says, isn't forever. It's in the moments, a hug, a laugh, a sunrise. You just have to notice them. Today, Nicole Kidman isn't just a movie star. She's a survivor of Hollywood, of heartbreak, and of the myth of the perfect marriage. And if her story teaches us anything, it's this. Even the most beautiful love stories can break. But that doesn't mean they weren't real. So, what do you think? Was this the end of a fairy tale? Or just the next chapter in a life that's still being written? And money? Awards? Houses with too many rooms? None of it tucked Ava in at night. What did? Coffee on a porch at dawn. Yoga that quieted the noise. A text from Kane saying, proud of you. A note from Summer that read, Mom, thanks for believing in my weird. May practicing a chorus. Until the whole house hummed. Those were the wins that lasted. If you've ever loved someone who was fighting a battle you couldn't see, if you've ever tried to carry a relationship by yourself until your arms shook, if you've ever chosen peace over perfection, you already know this story. It isn't about villains and saints. It's about two people who did the best they could until together meant something gentler. So, what's the takeaway? You can honor the past without living there. You can root for someone's healing without losing yourself. And you can redefine family in a way that lets everyone breathe. If this hit home even a little, drop a comment with the line that stuck with you. Tap like if you felt seen. Share this with someone who needs a soft, brave nudge tonight. And subscribe for more real stories told with compassion. Until next time, protect your peace, guard your hope, and remember, endings aren't failures, they're invitations to begin again. Let me know in the comments, and if you believe in second chances, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories like this one.